I'd like to introduce you to a star, Miss Cruciferous, the stage name of what you and I know as Cauliflower. She plays the starring role in all of my favorite dishes.
Life can be a struggle, but a good meal does not have to be. We can make creative, nutritious, and inventive dishes for under $2 a plate.
Just because we don't have a lot of money doesn't mean we cannot have nutritious dishes. And cauliflower fills that void. This is a delicious and nutritious, cruciferous vegetable. And I think she can perform well in all kinds of roles. Cauliflower is the new Meryl Streep. Today we're making cauliflower fried rice. And the cauliflower is the rice. It's healthy, it's nutritious. Step aside rice. Cauliflower's having its moment. All right, let's cut it up. Okay, in half, the box grater. Obviously this works in a food processor, but we don't have money for that. All right, I'm grating with the box grater. Yes, you could buy this pre-riced, but then you're literally paying the major corporation to break it down for you. I now saved money. Crispy bacon. That's the way we're gonna get texture in this dish. Texture is very important. Okay, spread them all out. That's looking mighty crispy to me. Onion! Onion cooking in baking fat. It is a super duper combination. Carrot, what up, Doc? Really just looking for this onion to melt into the dish. This looks good. Peas! Here comes the cauliflower, AKA rice. The star of the show. All right, incorporate this in, people. Let's make sauce. Ginger, toasted sesame oil, garlic, curry powder, package drawer, free flavor, ketchup, sugar, soy, sriracha. This is hitting all the flavor spectrums. Now, we're gonna make a little well. The cauliflower is fully cooked through, but it is definitely al dente. We're gonna cook our egg in the middle here. Eggs, wonderful, cheap protein. Struggle whisk. Oil. If we cook the egg in the middle here, it's gonna retain a nice bright yellow color. Scallions. Crispy bacon. This is good, this adds texture. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Is this some kind of sick joke? Plate, pork fried rice. Boom. That is $1.83. Come on. Hot temperature, sweet, spicy, savory. It mimics that crispiness that happens around a traditional fried rice. This is wonderful. Cauliflower is definitely having a moment, and I like her in this role, but let's see her in a different costume. She's back! And now we're gonna make a cauliflower pizza, which is essentially a super duper healthy gluten-free pizza. Step 1, cut cauliflower into florets. Hot! Plain, unsalted water. These go in, they boil, they poach. Step 2, boil cauliflower for 30 minutes. Number one problem with doughless pizzas is that they don't give you the satisfaction of a crunch. But you know what helps make things crunchy? Not having water. This is literally cold pressed cauliflower. Start to spin. Strangle the heck out of this thing. This is wonderful. I'm sure I could like bottle this up and sell it for $9.99 at a boutique shop down in Venice Beach. We're selling cauliflower water. It's really anti-inflammatory and calming. That is an insane amount of water. Boom. Is that not incredible? Egg. Now I know what you're thinking. I use parchment paper so it doesn't stick. Guess what? It's gonna stick unless you grease it. Looking for about a ½ an inch thick here. It is looking quite beautiful. I'm gonna wash these hands, and then we're gonna throw this in the oven and cook it before we put any toppings on it, just so that it has the foundation of structure and strength that we are looking for. Toppings. We're gonna start with sort of a pesto. Parsley, garlic, parm, get it in there. Packet drawer, red pepper flake, oil of olive. Pesto just means paste, and normally pesto has some form of nut in it, which we can't afford, but this is essentially like a baby pesto. Whoa, the garlic comes in for the 1-2. Get it nice to the edge. Boom. These raw slices of a tomato are getting extra lift from that pesto underneath. So like we don't have to make a sauce, but it's still gonna have the flavor of the best sauce. And that means money savings. Cheese in the mozzarella variety. Here we go, back into the oven, just a little kiss. Oh, it smells fantastic, wow. This is super healthy and quite gorgeous. The whole thing is $1.99 for one person. This is a lot of food. Ooh, we're getting a little cheese pull, gratuitous. Okay, here she is. Oh, it's so hot. Oh my goodness, so hot. Nice and crispy on the edge. That is a value, and honestly, that's easier to make than traditional pizza at home. We have another dish to do, so buckle up. She's back, and she's gonna star in perhaps her most groundbreaking role yet, steak. That's right, cauliflower steak. I think my favorite thing about this steak is that it's not trying to be a real steak, so it can really sing its own tune, if you will, you know what I mean? It's super duper important to leave this core intact as much as possible, because that is what is gonna hold the flowerets into one piece so that this looks like a steak. In half. Steak number one, beautiful. So you can see this part doesn't really have a core on it, so it falls apart pretty quickly. It's really the ideal time to cook some cauliflower and save it for later. We're gonna make our dry rub. Cumin, coriander, turmeric, some salt, some pepper. Oil on the steaks. Sprinkle, little massage. Little massage. It's really important that you wash your hands ASAP because turmeric dyes your hand yellow, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven, but you gotta wash it quick. My hands are clean, and I cooked the cauliflower, and I flipped it halfway. I think we need a little sauce to go on top of our steak, so let's make that. Just remember, the packageur gives us free butter, and butter is delicious. Shallots, a little bit of garlic. Capers, salty, briny, sophisticated, and underrated flavor enhancement. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and now we come in with a little bit of chicken stock. Bring this to a simmer, reduce it down. So you can see the thickness, you can see the reduction in liquid when you pull the spoon through quickly. Look, see how there's a little tail? Let's hit it with some lemon juice, bring the temperature down. There's a lot of squeezing in today's show. You know, you might think you can skip this step, but I implore you not to, because we're using lemon juice. Why not get free flavor from the Zest? Makes sense. Zest, parsley, that's it, heat is off. Smells wonderful. And I also cooked a baked potato. I just forgot to press record. Plate, potato. I keep stealing these butter packets from the diner. Borrowing the butter packets from the diner. Okay, this is very nice. Boop. Oh my goodness, the smell is wonderful. Oh baby. Maybe some of this liquid into the potato right here. What do you think of that? Oh boy. $1.97. This is light and fantastic. Great texture on the cauliflower. Wonderful flavors from the dry rub. That sauce brings brightness in. That is fantastic. If you ask me, Miss Cruciferous, the stage name of cauliflower, of course, pulled a hat trick tonight. 1, 2, 3. One better than the next, but no clear winner because they're all awesome. It is nutritious, it is delicious, and it is cheap. All three of these are awesome. I hope you make them.